a song can't just be, a song isn't successful to us, isn't worth putting on an album to us unless it satisfies, you know, like certain goals that are maybe more conceptual, but then on another level, it has to also succeed on, like is it a catchy song? Does it stick in your head? Does it satisfy you? Is the melody strong? Is the chord progression satisfying? Like those things. It can't just be. You can't just throw African music and classical music together and feel like. We've never seen that as, you know, the only things necessary to make a good song. On some level, it has to be like a good song that it has to succeed as a pop song, you know. We don't get played on pop radio. That's a good thing.
It is?
I think for now.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing that we're not on pop radio, but
Because what?
I don't know.
Would you be scared if you were?
I would definitely be surprised. But I might be I might be happy with it. They say that once you enter the world of pop radio, you can't come back. Like you start, you know, other radio stations don't want to play you. Once you're on the pop stations, it's like you enter a level where it's, you know, you can't be like Nicole Kidman, who does, you know, like one independent movie and then one blockbuster and then one. It's not like that. It's like once you enter the world of pop radio, the rock radio stop playing you because, you know, you lost that.
You've lost your cred.
Yeah, you've lost that cred.
I don't know how much radio matters anymore. I mean, you guys have made a career without radio, so who cares, right?
That's not true, actually.
What do you mean?
Well, we do get played on alternative radio stations.
But not mainstream pop stations, which is, you know, I mean, they're...
No, but it is, I think it has been important. I think it's definitely been important.
The alternative stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Well, college stations and stuff like that, sure.
Yeah, all of that stuff has been really important to us.
But, I mean, you can almost do it now with, if you get in films as you've done and on TV shows and stuff like that, that opens the door pretty wide, it seems.
Yeah, and once those doors are open, people are more interested to play your music on the radio, as it were.
It's funny that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get the sense, just in listening to the way you describe what goes into a song and what your own standards are for a song. I mean, not that you would have low standards, but it sounds, I would think you guys are a pretty tough sell on what a good song is.
We are, and that's why on this record, we spent about a year just songwriting and just collecting ideas and not stopping the writing process until we were at a place where we were like, okay, we have enough.
What was the first song you guys wrote together?
For this album?
No, just in the very beginning. What was the first song that really got finished?
Well, when we were putting together our, you know, our early shows, we had some of the earliest ones were Walcott, Oxford Comma, Cape Cod Kwassa Kwassa, and Campus was one of the early ones too. So yeah, we did have.
So you hit. I mean, what's interesting to me is you hit on a sound really quickly.
Yes, to some extent. Yes, but you have to understand, we had spent 4 years, you know, talking about music and working on music, sometimes together, sometimes separately, and we could bring all those things together. You know?
So you had kind of an incubator.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did.
Wow. Why do you think it worked?
I don't know. I think, you know, somebody asked me if I believed in serendipity, and I'd never thought about it. This was a few years ago. And I realized I do, because, you know, if we hadn't all been at Columbia, we wouldn't have met each other, and we wouldn't have, you know, inspired each other in the way that we have.